Hey everybody, it's Matt from the house, and I'm here with Nick from DC, and we're at this amazing setup of his. We're going to give you a little sneak peek of some of the new stuff for the 21-22 season. Let's check this stuff out. All right, cool, Nick. It's good to see you, buddy.
What's up, man? How are you?
It's been a while.
It has been.
So I mean, man, looking through this lineup, DC, I mean, how long has DC been making boots now?
Over 20 years.
It's been a while for sure, and obviously we know that DC knows what they're doing when it comes to footwear, whether it's skate or snow. But yeah, lineup is looking good as per usual. But yeah, we were kind of talking and chatting, and obviously got kind of the biggest thing with the boots this year is looks like we got new liner systems.
Yes, sir.
From the R1, R2, and R3. So this one right here, this is the Scout, which this is probably one of the best-selling DC boots out there right now, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is. So that has the R1 liner, which basically still has the out-of-box comfort. It's really warm, heat moldable, but we just have a couple different steps or tiers of liners.
Cool. Yeah, this thing is super, super light too. But and I like that they've gone to the ropes instead of the cables and the BOA too, so it makes the boot a little
aesthetically pleasing.
Aesthetically pleasing, and don't stiffen up the boot too much. Okay, now moving on to the R2 liner. So this thing, the Mutiny, I'll tell you, I've ridden this boot myself, and this is actually an amazing boot, especially for the price too. Like it's coming in at like $230, I think.
Yep, $229.
Yeah, and I mean you get a lot of performance for the price on this thing. So how long is this? This thing's been in the lineup for a while now too.
Yeah, I mean I've been riding it for like probably the last 10 years, so it's been around for a long time, and a lot of team riders kind of developed and helped us make that boot.
Yeah, for sure. And this one, the Mossy Oak colorway, is pretty sick, and it obviously ties in with some of the outerwear. You can kind of see it back here and some of the pants. So, but yeah, definitely a really good bang for the buck in that boot. All right, next up, the Control. Now this one's kind of that mid to high end, all mountain, go anywhere, do anything killer, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely not the weekend warrior boot. It's for somebody who's putting some time in on the hill or mountain. Dual BOA, R2 liner.
Yeah, and this one's pretty rad too, because obviously you know that this is a good boot because step-on version. So this is obviously compatible with all the step-on boots, and obviously if you're going to do something compatible with step-on, it's going to be one of your best-selling all-mountain, go anywhere, do anything boots for sure.
Yeah, so that boot works with any Burton step-on binding.
Sick. And then moving on from that, we go up to the Judge, which another boot. And that's the nice thing is like the boots, they stay around. Little tweaks every year to make these things even better. But keeping those boots in the lineup and. Judge, I always thought was really aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
But tech-wise too.
Yeah, for sure. The new fur on the up here, and you got the ventilated on the outside here. Yeah, no, it's by far a solid boot for. It's the same boot I ride right now.
Yeah, and then this thing too, the really cool is like obviously with the success of this, guess what, everybody? We've got a step-on version now as well. So all that same tech, but.
Yep.
Step on in. And you've been riding these things, right?
I have, yeah. Save a little bit of time out there with less straps to deal with. So.
Sick. Can never argue with that.
Right.
Awesome. And then obviously we got, a lot of really sick outerwear behind us. We got, got some good standard pieces and got a really good camo. Yeah, that thing is amazing.
Got the Anoraks.
Sick. Yeah, those are got some of those classic too with the big hits.
Snowboarding, yep.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. It actually goes DC snowboarding all the way around the back. Some of that classic 90s skate style kind of look to it. Pants too were actually obviously looking real good. This one caught my eye too, the tan with the kind of the tonal stitch on it. So
yeah, it's a baggier fit, cargos on each side.
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people look at DC and they think, oh, shoes and boots, but they don't actually think about the outerwear. And the outerwear is actually some top-notch stuff, and they got a good line with a kind of wide range of styles and fits and everything to kind of fit everybody. There's that Mossy Oak that we were talking about that ties back to that boot. So
yeah, I would say for DC, I mean, we have kids that have grown up with us from the 90s, and we have outerwear that fits their needs, and we have outerwear for the young and up-and-comer who's like maybe new to the brand.
Yeah.
So it's a wide variety.
No, that's insane, and that's definitely something everybody should check out too. Don't just think about boots and footwear when it comes to DC. They're definitely got they got everything for everybody from price point all the way up to some of the high end, even in the outerwear too, and it's really good stuff. All right, well, hey, thanks for checking out a little sneak peek of this 21-22 stuff, and Nick, thanks again for, allowing us to come by and check this stuff out. And if you got any questions about this stuff or, any of the stuff that's on thehouse.com too right now, leave some comments down below. We're on there every day trying to answer your questions. We obviously want to make sure we get you into the best gear possible, but we want to get you into some dope gear as well too. So like, subscribe, get that bell on so you can find out when all our new videos drop. And grab yourself some boots, some outerwear, get yourself nice and kitted and get out and ride, because any day of riding is a good day of riding. Somebody doesn't like and subscribe to our channel.
Who, me? I don't do YouTube.